What is going on? It is your guy, James Roll. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Lundy 350's post-release resale value. So if you are a buyer and you can't really decide whether you should buy now or later because you don't know whether the stock is going to rise or drop, or if you are a reseller and you're trying to decide whether to hold or sell the sneaker, this video is for you. Because I gotta look out for the community. But before you get into the video, like I said earlier, my name is James. So if you want to stay up to date on Yeezy news, reviews, and updates, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And I promise you, you will never have an L ever again. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, something like that is impossible to guarantee, but you get the point. So right now we are at the desktop at StockX. All the information that will be used in this video will come from StockX because we all know they are the #1 sneaker marketplace in the world. And no, this is not a sponsored video because I'm too broke to sponsor StockX. But let's go. So we're gonna go to StockX.com and we're going to find the non-reflectives. I repeat, the non-reflectives. Lundmark 350s, which is under the most popular section of the page. Gee, I wonder why. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the bottom of the page first, and we're going to look at the 52-week high. So in the last 52 weeks, has this sneaker even been out for 52 weeks? The highest that these sneakers have went for is $800. Wow. And that had to be a couple weeks before release, I guarantee it. And the lowest these sneakers have sold for is for about $208. That gotta be like a size 13 or something like that. We'll get to that in a few though. We're not gonna talk about trade range because of course we're not trading these sneakers. We think we're crazy. Now we're gonna look at the volatility of the sneaker. What that means is that it basically shows the odds of the sneaker price changing. And right now it's at 12%. So what that means is that the sneaker is going at a steady pace and most likely will be at a steady pace in the future. So now we're gonna go in the very bottom of the screen, and right now the sales for the sneaker is at over 26,000 sales. That is a lot of sneakers. 26,000 sneakers. I'm pretty sure 25,000 of that was done by bots, but I'm not saying anything. Right now the price premium of the sneaker is at 18%, which I kind of think is fake news because there's a lot of dead sizes in the sneaker. The most important thing is the average sell price. Right now the average price for the sneakers are around $323 as we speak. That is literally well over $100 over retail. So we're basically gonna look at the graph on the bottom of the screen, and the highest point of the graph is at June 22nd. That was literally a couple weeks before release. These sneakers were released on July 13th. So the highest point is gonna be a couple of weeks before release date. The sneakers sold for about $780. Have I ever bought any sneakers that much? No. I'm lying. We're gonna go to the release date portion of the graph. Right now we're on July 13th, and literally on the release date, these sneakers roughly sold around $339 average. So this is the most important part of the graph. Release date all the way until now. As you see, prices of the sneaker from release date until now have been steady. It's been dropping a little bit, but not much. The prices have been steady, which is a great thing because that should tell you that this sneaker has stability and the hype of the sneaker is not dead yet, and not dying anytime soon in my opinion. So we're gonna go all the way back up to the screen and we're gonna look at the average price for each size of the sneaker. And right now I'm going to tell you guys all the money sizes. All the money sizes are from 4 to 9.5. All money, straight cash. The reason why these are money sizes is because these are the rarest sizes of these sneakers. And the dead sizes, I would actually say it would be size 10 all the way to size 13 because there were just so many of those sizes, they were basically worth nothing. Now I'm so glad I am a size 10 because I get my sneakers for dirt cheap. So if you do have a big size that you're trying to sell, or you're just a big sized person, you're gonna be paying a lot of money. Specifically size 14, 14.5, 16, and also size 17 because those are the rarest sizes. So all the sizes from 4 to 9.5 are almost $100 over retail. So if you are a buyer, that's not really that bad as far as buying resale. And if you are a reseller, that's not actually a bad come up overall because Yeezys are not as hype as they were a couple of years ago. So right now we're going to take a quick look at all the recent sales of the sneaker. See, right now size 12, which I told you guys earlier is the dead size. $260 is not that much money, but most of these sizes down here are the money sizes. People are are buying this for around $340. You got two size 5s, you got a 9.5, $316, size 8, $311, 9.5, $316. And as you see, most of these sizes that you see are smaller sizes because they are the most rare sizes. So people are paying top dollar for these sizes, man. They're hard to find. They're very hard to find. So right now, if you're a buyer, you're asking yourself one question: should I buy now or should I buy later? And my answer: you buy right now, because especially if you are part of the money size gang and you're only paying about $100 over retail, that is a win if you're buying resale. Because if you're on the money size, most likely you are expected to pay about $200 and up for sneakers. Right now you're dancing around $100 over retail. That's not bad at all. I suggest you buy right now because 350s are only going to go up, in my opinion. And if you are a seller and you're trying to decide whether you should sell or hold, it all depends. If you're satisfied with $100, sell right now. But if you're trying to cash out, you're trying to ball out, you're trying to go to the NBA All-Star game this year, you hold on these sneakers, because I predict these sneakers will go up in value, especially these are regional releases, number one. And number two, we got some V3s that's coming out soon. I'm telling you, if it's not going to come out later this year, they will be coming out early next year. And usually when we move on to a new Yeezy phase before that are worth a lot more money. So you can either sell now or sell later if you are a reseller. Wow, that is a lot of sales I just threw in there, because it is a win-win regardless. So there you go, guys. That is the post-release resale analytics. Wow, sound very smart saying that. And if you guys found this video helpful, I would really appreciate a like. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.